Disney.
Well, hello, Carissa. It's great to be here today.
It's great to have you here. Now, some of the kids at home want to know what your childhood was like, so come on. So, Walt, where did you live as a kid?
Well, I lived in Chicago till I was 4, but then I moved to Marceline, Missouri.
How was your relationship with your parents?
Well, my father, Elias Disney, was a very demanding man, but I loved him deeply.
What was one event most people don't know about you?
Well, before I started animation, I was a mail carrier. I was just getting back from my daily routine of delivering mail when all of a sudden, a bomb went off.
So, when did you start drawing?
Well, when I was a boy, my Auntie Margaret bought me a big cheap drawing tablet and some crayons.
Did you draw a lot?
Well, yes, but I wasn't really motivated until my neighbor, Doc Sherwood, he bought this drawing I drew for him of him and his horse. The final product was quite terrible, but it really inspired me to keep drawing.
Were there any meaningful moments that affected your career?
Yes, when I was 36, me and my brother Roy, we decided to buy a house for my parents. Now, my mom, Flora, kept complaining about the gas furnace, but we told her it was nothing. But one morning, the poisonous fumes filled up the whole entire house, and later that day we found my mom dead on the bathroom floor and my dad was passed out in the hallway.
That's so tragic. I'm sorry. Did your dad die too?
No, he made it through, but it's still hard to talk about.
I'm sorry. Well, when you were young, there were rumors that say that you signed up for the Army. Is that true?
No, I wanted to sign up for the Army when I was 16, so I could go fight in Europe, but I was too young. So I lied about my age and signed up for a division of the American Red Cross.
What division was that?
American Ambulance Corps.
Now, after the corps, what did you do?
I pursued my career in animation, and I started this small company called Laughograms, but it eventually went bankrupt.
What did you do after that?
I took off to Hollywood and I started this TV show called The Alice Comedies.
Does that have any relation with Alice in Wonderland?
Yes, it's where I got the idea. It's a live girl and an animated cat having adventures in an animated world.
Now, people say Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was your first animation.
No, it was not my first animation, but it was my first full-length feature.
So what was your first animation?
Well, actually my first animation was Little Red Riding Hood.
Now, where did you come up with the idea for Mickey Mouse?
Well, Mickey Mouse was based off of a pet mouse that I had owned back in Laughogram Studio.
So what was your first Mickey Mouse cartoon?
My first Mickey Mouse cartoon was a silent film, and it was called Plane Crazy, but I couldn't find anyone to distribute it.
Is this why you started Steamboat Willie?
Yes, I decided I needed to make a new cartoon with sound, and I also changed Mickey's name from Mortimer because my wife Lillian said it was a much happier name.
Isn't Mortimer the name of Mickey Mouse's rival in Steamboat Willie?
Yes.
Now, where did you get the voice of Mickey from?
Well, actually, I did the voices for almost all my characters, including Mickey Mouse, until 1946.
Gee willikers. Everyone knows one great accomplishment made by you, which is Disneyland. When did it open and what caused you to think of it?
Well, it opened in 1955, and I'd always dreamed of having a nice, clean, organized park for kids to play in.
Well, I believe it looks like we're out of time. I'm Clarissa.
And I'm Walt Disney.
And this is Disney
365. See ya!
Walt Disney passed away on December 15th, 1966 at the age of 65 from advanced lung cancer. He was cremated later on, and we will all remember Walt Disney as the imaginary